Um, how was your apple picking?
Dan, bad. It was bad. It turns out that the harvest didn't come in, so the you pick apples aren't ready. So we ended up coming back and we just went to Escapology at Universal Studios and did a Scooby-Doo escape room.
Is that like a special shirt for it?
No, well, actually, I mean, this is the shirt that I wore for it. I didn't feel like changing. But what this is Matthew Lillard's company was doing like a special last year near Christmas where you could put yourself into the Scooby Gang. So that's me. That's me right there in the Scooby Gang. And then they send out like a comic book with you with the gang. My mom got me that for Christmas last year.
Oh my God.
You shut your mouth.
Such
it's
a child.
Adorable. Well, you're not wrong about that. It's very exciting.
People wonder why America's going down the toilet.
Hey, watch him! With Dan and Tony! Hey, watch him! With Dan and Tony! It's Hey Watching, yeah!
Welcome to Hey Watching with Dan and Tony. I'm Dan.
I'm Tony. I don't know what happened.
This is the podcast that dares to talk about movies.
Yes.
Each week we pick a movie, then we talk about the movie. This week it was Tony's turn to pick a movie.
I picked
and
it.
He picked a whiz banger.
A whiz banger. Yeah, baby. Well, you know, I've been waiting for this for 30 years, this movie to come out, basically.
Wow.
This is a legacy sequel to one of my favorite horror franchises of all time. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Aptly named I Know What You Did Last Summer. Brings back our favorites, Julie and Ray. And Helen comes back, sorta. And then, you know, in the graveyard, you got all the nods to all the Ryan Phillippes and the Maxes of the world, which is nice.
Did they do something about those? Did they do something in honor of those stupid characters?
I don't know if you would call it in honor, but they were in the graveyard asking those questions, and then she saw like Max's grave, saw Helen's grave. I don't know why I'm forgetting Ryan Phillippe's name. No, Ray is Freddie, but I don't remember Ryan Phillippe's name. But he's in the graveyard.
How?
You know, it's nice. They're all buried within feet of each other, so that's so lovely.
Makes perfect sense to me.
That's how graveyards work, right? Everyone you know is just right around you.
It can happen.
I guess it can. Well, in Southport, obviously, there's not a lot of dead people, so it works out.
Mostly burying chronological.
Sure. Sure. As you would expect. Yeah, that makes sense.
How old is the cemetery? We'll just go to gravestone 1 and check the date. That's what we started.
Start at the beginning. You read left to right. It'll be fine.
It's like a book. It helps genealogists and those kind of people figure it all out.
Yes, genealogists. That's the study of genies, I believe. Rubbing some lamps
with the light brown hair. So this movie. Did you know that this was a continuation of the other movie?
I did. I didn't know that it counted the sequel, which is interesting because they just put in like one little line and then, you know, Brandy, spoiler alert, Brandy comes back at the end, which I thought was hilarious. Tell me you watched that.
What are you talking about? Brandy comes back at the end.
Oh, it's the post-credit scene. You watched it, right?
No, why would there be a post-credit scene?
Because they bring back Brandy. Come on, Dan. I need you to focus, man.
What did she? Oh, spoilers. Just tell us, what did she do at the end?
Brandy is watching the news with her new husband because her boyfriend gets murdered in I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, if you remember that. She's watching the news and sees Julie on the news and like all these people are dead and it was Ray. And she's like, man, people are always trying to kill that bitch. Very funny. And then Julie shows up at the house and it got weird. And she's like, I need your help, and hands her a note. And it's like, it's another I Know What You Did Last Summer note. And Brandy's like, who we fucking up this time? Which is a cool line. But I didn't totally understand what's happening at that point.
Well, they're setting up a sequel.
They shouldn't make a sequel. We should let it die.
I mean, it kind of sounds like Brandy got like the only 2 good jokes in the whole movie.
That is correct. Yeah. They brought Brandy back, and Brandy was like, "I'm going to write my own lines, so like, you all just like back off."
They're like, "Do these lines." She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to do those lines." Then she's like, "Not doing your shit lines.
I'm going to do my own lines. I'll write them. Thank you so much." Yeah. Yep.
That's because when they get about halfway through the movie, and then they tell us that this is a sequel, to the first one, I was like, oh, okay, maybe we'll make this interesting. Maybe.
It didn't really. In fact, it just kind of ruins the first one, if I'm being honest with you, in my opinion. But I'm excited to hear what you think about all of it.
Because Ray's the bad guy? So you were like...
It's just not, it just doesn't make sense with his character in the first 2 movies. Like, he is not the guy that would flip. He's just not. That's just not who he is.
And like, we watched that second one a while ago. I don't remember much of it, but he spent like the entire movie threatening people and stealing boats and really
just to save her,
doing superhuman things to save her. And
yes, that is correct.
Spoilers. It turns out that he doesn't. They scrubbed his history of the terrible thing that happened. And so now
he's mad.
He's mad, and he wants it to come back. That's we'll talk about the girl killer.
Sure, Stevie. Yeah,
she gave her speech that explained why she was the bad guy, and I was like, I'm kind of getting some of this, and I was like, she delivered it. We'll talk about this. She delivered it so badly. I was like, I can't watch it again. It was just like that is the thing you dream of, is to do the villain speech.
To do your reveal speech. Oh, God.
To do the reveal speech.
Please.
For too long, you have all done this to me. You're just like, oh, it's going to be great. You get to do the ultimate thing in a movie, right? Where it's going to have lines, and you're going to be able to act. And, I fooled you all. You're all idiots, you dumb idiots. You get to do whatever you want, right?
First of all, I think you need to write a reveal speech that is just him calling people idiots the whole time. Well, that's actually very funny.
That's Plan 9 from outer space. In Plan 9, the evil alien's like, you Earthlings are all stupid. He just goes off. And that's the point at which, bad movies are great movies, is because
amen to that.
The villain does his thing. As opposed to this thing.
Our villain didn't do their thing in this movie.
Like, I knew this guy, and I didn't know he was doing this thing, and then we'll talk. Yeah, okay. Let's not do that, because there's one part in that just drove you insane. The music in this movie is not the worst.
Au contraire, I liked it. I thought this was a banging soundtrack, which makes sense because the first one also, but the first one's like rock music because it was the 90s, of course. And now it's like the poppy, I don't even know what we call this music today, but I liked it a lot. There's one song towards the end that's like talking about vampires and like, I didn't know I was a vampire or something. I was like, I got to find this fucking song. I love this song. So that's my mission for today.
If they'd have licensed a couple of real songs in addition to the songs they had, you would have been like, okay, let's get a real one for the titles
around it.
So they hit it really hard in the first half. They kind of lay off it in the second half, but the first half they're like,
well, because of all the tension, Dan. You see, there's so much tension in the second half. There's no time for songs.
Oh yeah. So we start out. What happened? Did you get attacked by a cat?
No, my cat jumped up on my table, my piano back here, and he knocked over a bunch of stuff and scared himself.
Special guest. We start with a banger rock and roll song. We're flying over the ocean. We do titles. We do
which I didn't look this up. Do you think it's the same ocean as the first one? You think it's the same place? It looks the same. It's got a similar winding road. I hope it's the same location because that'd be cool. That's how the first one starts too, is flying over the ocean.
I felt like this was the West Coast, but I guess it's the East Coast.
It kind of looks West Coasty, doesn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But I thought it was, and then that the house that she gets dropped off at, I was like, wow, that really looks like something in the valley.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. Yeah,
Did not look like we're on the Eastern Seaboard.
It does not look nor'eastern. Yeah,
and the girl's getting dropped off, and the person dropping her off says, "Welcome back home." I'm like, okay. I mean, that's nice.
Why do you know that?
That's good information, but it's kind of odd that this random voice is just like, "Welcome back home." It's a brunette girl. Her name is Eva. She puts on a dress. She puts on other dresses. She's still in love with Milo, I guess. And Milo's going to be this male character that is almost invisible.
That's a great way of putting it. Yeah, I was gonna say a bit of a wallflower, but only in terms of like actor / character. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely an important part of the film, but you don't notice him much. He doesn't bring a lot to the table.
They don't give him this girl Eva has a little bit of character. They don't give him any character. They're like, don't at one point they say, "Oh, I got to get back to my important political career" or something.
Yeah, well, someone says you got to get back to it, but yeah, he's apparently got a really important job. Yeah,
somewhere.
We don't know what it is. Yeah, right.
Other than one dropped line,
boy, is he important.
When shit goes down, he doesn't say, "Oh my God, if."
My political career.
He doesn't even say, that's, when the shit goes down, that's your point at which everyone's going to be like, here's the exact reason why I can't be involved in this. And, they gave you a line that's sort of set up that he has something going on.
Yeah, and you think that would come back in the sense that they're kind of being blackmailed for murdering someone a year ago, but he doesn't seem to care. It's fine.
Doesn't seem to affect him.
Nah, not at all.
She smokes some old weed. She misses her dead mom. Okay. So she's going to a party for her best friend, Danica, who's getting engaged to Teddy.
Oof, Teddy.
She immediately sees Eva. Brunette girl, fairly attractive. Blonde girl, pretty attractive.
Yeah, I don't know the blonde lady, but the brunette Eva is from The Studio. If you watched The Studio,
the
Seth Rogen show.
Oh, she got in that show, so good for her.
She's great in that show.
Okay, so
she's way better in that show than anyone is in this movie. A lot of that is the script, but she's got talent. She's good.
Like literally, the last scene of this movie is the best scene of the movie because the two girls are like actually acting, and you're like, oh wow, they've actually been through something and have a life that has occurred in the movie, and so there can be like, oh, now we have personalities that we can react to things that actually happened.
We didn't have personalities before, but now that we've been through this, we've got a little bit of personality. That's how trauma works, I think.
Yeah, it's that thing. It's like always start in the middle of a scene, and when it's like we finally got into the middle of something, and they're like, "Oh, we're characters now. We didn't start as characters. We had nothing going on for us, but now we're here."
That's the arc, right? Usually you want to have a character arc, but instead we're just going to introduce the character at the end, and that's the arc.
That's the arc. She's like, Danica's like, she isn't a Danica.
No. I'm going to be honest with you. I felt like I knew everyone's name in the movie, but when you just said Danica, I was like, I don't know who that is. I have no idea who this is.
Maybe we should just call her the blonde, because she doesn't see. I mean, what's her name? The race car driver girl is Danica. That's the only Danica I think anyone knows.
Danica Patrick, sure.
And she's dark haired, so automatically your brain is like going like. You got to think about that.
You gotta be brunette, otherwise it doesn't work.
And Eva like Mendez and
Longoria,
they're all dark haired. So we're like, you got to give her a, Buffy or Binky or something stupid.
Binky. I hope no. Binky's it. Binky's the winner, Dan.
So Danica's to Eva, go have sex with Milo. 10 out of 10 for this movie of using people's names.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we watch movies, and 99% of the time, you're like, "Can you name a single character?" I'm like, "No, I cannot. I certainly can't." And this movie, I can. I actually like. Good for them. They did something right.
They did it right. They gave everybody names. They reinforced the names multiple times. You know who the characters are.
Great stuff.
That's hard in Hollywood.
That is hard. If they could have done other stuff as good as they got names, this movie would have been really good.
So Danica's like, go have sex with Milo. Okay, well, that doesn't actually happen. Almost happens.
Well, in her defense, Milo, very dull. So I don't think I would want to do it either.
Oh, I can't wait to get to that scene.
Oh, boy.
They do a toast. Their best friends are getting married. Teddy. So why don't you give us the Milo's just a dark-haired guy, whatever.
Yeah, pretty generic. Yeah.
Kind of looks like what's his name on the Drew Carey show. Not Ryan Stiles. The other guy.
Yeah. Why can't I think of his name? Oh, boy. That's going to bother me. Hold on, everybody. Drew Carey show. His name is, of course, Diedrich Bader. Yeah, there you go.
Looks a little bit like him, like slightly younger, more attractive.
But then without personality, which is a huge, huge negative because Diedrich, great. Wonderful.
Talk to me about Crypto Teddy.
Crypto Teddy's a confusing character to me because I feel like he's the Ryan Phillippe of the group, right? If we were trying to like break it down similar to character archetypes. But he's a jock that's also a crypto bro. Is that how things are now? That's a real question. I don't know. I don't feel because he's very dumb. Like he seems very dumb, but like crypto bros in general, as douchey as they are, everybody, I do think that they are smart because crypto's very confusing.
No, they're dumb.
Are they dumb?
Yeah, they're dumb.
Then why am I not rich? Because I'm very dumb and I'm very interested in crypto, but I don't understand how to do it.
Oh, because they have like wealthy dads or some such shit.
Damn it, Dad.
Now, here's my question. Whose house are they in?
Oh, I have no idea. Which one? This first one that we're at right now? I have no idea. Not a clue. It's beautiful, though.
We'll deal with Teddy's. Okay, so what about Teddy? So
Teddy.
He's crypto jock. Okay.
Yeah, crypto jock who can't act, right?
Oh, he can't act.
Do you think he can? Because this is a real question that I have for you. How do you feel about Teddy?
He at least exists, you know? And
that's true. He is a step above Milo. That's true.
And I mean, so I don't know. He doesn't bother me that much, but I mean, he doesn't go anywhere. And he, the couple of lines they give him are about like crypto and, they're really, really handed to him lines. They're not lines that would bubble up from this guy who's standing there in the movie. I don't go like, oh yeah, that's who this fucker is. I hate him.
Sorry, no, go. No,
go.
You
can't really decide if you hate these people, right? And that's what you have to. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen the very first one. I'm assuming.
I can't believe that.
I'm assuming Ryan Phillippe and Helen Shivers characters. You don't like them. They're really dickish.
You don't like Ryan Phillippe.
Okay.
He is not a good guy. You have empathy / sympathy for Helen because she is not a good person.
Yeah.
But what happens is this bad guy like tortures her beauty, essentially, like cuts her hair out. Like she's very shallow, right?
Oh, wow.
But he like cuts her hair while she's sleeping and she has like a breakdown. And like you feel bad for this girl because she's not necessarily a bad person, but she's super vain and she's not likable. But at the same time, you're like, you're just a victim of your circumstance a little bit. And then she gets in her tussle with the bad guy and she almost escapes. There's a parade going on and she's in an alley and she's running and he gets her at the last second and murders her like 5 feet away from safety. And it's like, oh no, it's amazing. It's wonderful. But correct. You have feelings for these 4 main people. Yeah. And I don't have that at all. One way or the other, don't have it at all in this movie.
Yeah. And we'll get to the point where we go like, in some ways that's engineered. It's, they're like, we can't make him look bad. You're like, you got to make him look bad. You got to like,
and he would. Because he's an asshole, right? Like, he walks out on the engagement a week or a month or whatever they said before the wedding. Like, he's not a likable guy. So let me see that. I need to see that.
If he's a crypto bro, make him a crypto bro. Make him a piece of shit. Yeah. And we're gonna be like, he's being killed. Hooray.
100%. Yep. Instead, they give him the scream moment, which is his parents are within, shouting distance, and he gets murdered on the sidewalk, right? Like,
yeah.
But I don't care. And here's what's wild, right? Scream opens their first movie with Drew Barrymore, and you fucking care. This is the first 5 minutes of meeting anyone in this movie, and you're like, I can't believe this is happening. I cannot believe this is happening. This is horrible. In this movie, I've been with this guy for like an hour, and he's crawling, and his mom's in the window, and he's getting gutted, and I'm like, all right, I don't care. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on.
Oh,
that's bad.
That's bad. Oh my God. Okay. We do a toast. Milo, we sort of set up. It's 4th of July. There's no 4th of July noises going on anywhere.
None at all.
Okay.
Yeah. Weird 4th of July.
Here we go. We're going to go on a drive. We're going to go to the best place to watch the fireworks. And here comes Stevie and her dirty friend. We learned that Stevie used to be...
Sorry, yeah.
I thought the dirty friend was going to come with him, and I was like, oh, cool. But
that'd be fun. They didn't.
So Stevie was like their old friend, and then her dad did something, and she had to go to rehab or something. It's like really murky, and they're like, oh, but Stevie used to be our friend, but Stevie's working for the guy doing the drinks, but they're like, Stevie, come with us. She's like, I'm working, and then she's like, okay, I'll go anyways. So here we go. We're driving down the road, crazy road. Seems like they hit something, but I think the one person just scared him into thinking they hit something.
Teddy was doing a joke. He was like, look out. It's kind of a callback to the first one, which they're driving down, and then they scream, look out, and they hit a person. So this is like a fake out. Hey, look out. Oh, there's nothing there. I was just messing. It's kind of dumb, but like at the same time, it's kind of cute. You know what I mean?
Got it. So they park with their car half in the road.
This doesn't make any sense.
At like dead man's point. And
on this curve that is blind. It's a blind curve from both directions. This would never happen. No one would ever do this.
Teddy's like, this is the best place in the world to watch the fireworks. You're like,
no.
Who's shooting off fireworks where the best place to watch them is Dead Man's Curve? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. And Teddy's like, I could just stand in the middle of the road because everyone's going to stop. Dead Man's Curve.
What? Right. Why would they stop? They literally say there's tons of accidents in this corner. Like this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So I think there's one car comes. Milo saves Teddy. Then a second car comes. It swerves. An expensive car. So I'm like, well, how is this going to work? How's a fisherman driving this more expensive car? I don't understand. Car goes over the edge. They rush to try to save the person in the car. Teddy's like trying to go in the window. Milo's over there smoking a doobie, kind of trying to go. The girls are holding the truck down.
Yeah.
The guy punches out the window, grabs Teddy's jacket, and as it goes over the side, takes Teddy's jacket with him.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, oh, crucial piece of evidence that they're going to have to deal with in this movie.
Nope.
No.
That would be cool, though, because there's also a moment in the first one where the bad guy breaks in and steals Ryan Phillippe's jacket. And, like, that's a moment where he's like, where the fuck is my jacket? Where's my jacket? And then, so anyhow.
It's a callback that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything because it should come back. I would love to see the jacket again. You know what I mean?
You'd think that jacket would mean something. They'd have to cover it up or hide it or do something. Nope. So, boom, everyone's freaking out. Teddy's like, chill out. Stevie's first line is, you're all rich. you can afford lawyers. Yeah. Now, Stevie's going to be our bad guy. Does Stevie know that that's her boyfriend who just went over?
No, she says in her speech later that she didn't know until he washed up on shore or something, which I'm a little confused about because, like, whose car? Because he's in. Oh, I guess
the
that's
car
true. They
is
say it because he's in the pastor's car.
He borrowed the pastor's car.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so she doesn't know that
it was him.
She doesn't know that it's her boyfriend. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense then. Okay, so basically they're all like, let's get out of here. And they call the police and the paramedics, who literally pass them 30 seconds after they leave.
Yeah.
Literally 30 seconds. So this is like a cliff, and they're all like, we should climb down there and save them. Okay, so what has happened is they've left the scene of a crime. Okay, that'll get you in trouble.
Yeah, not jail trouble, but yeah.
One person says, this is manslaughter.
Thank you.
This
is what we need to talk about.
This is not manslaughter.
Not even a little bit, right? So this is frustrating because in the first one, this is a very similar situation to the first one where they're like, this is manslaughter. But in the first one, it is because they literally run over a human and kill him.
Well, they carry him around in their
intoxicated.
car. Wait, they carry him around in their car too, right?
Well, they end up bringing him down to the ocean and tossing him into the ocean. Yeah. And then it turns out he's alive and he grabs on from the ocean and they have to dive in for a crown. It's great stuff.
So wait a second. Hold on. They hit a guy while drunk. Yeah. Then they put him in their car to dispose of the body?
Right. Yeah. So this
is terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, what they do in the first one is bad. They do a bad thing in the first one. This one... Honestly, not that, like, they tried to help and they couldn't, which is very sad, but, like, he was just in the road. Like, that's not murder.
No.
You're a pedestrian.
You're gonna,
I don't know.
I think there's like a, something to homicide. And I'm sorry, but the dad owns this town. They're going to get all the kids off very easily. The kids are going to get it.
It would be fine.
What was the one? There was this one where... in real life where this kid hit another kid on the road and the kid never went to jail. Nothing happened to the rich kid.
See, and that's bad.
No, and they think he might have hit him intentionally, I think, if I remember correctly. Whatever.
Oh, Jesus
it's
Christ.
Horrible. The whole thing is horrible. Yeah. This is like...
That is bad.
This is the crime?
This is like the most accident of all accidents, right?
It's an accident.
Yeah, like it's bad. It's unfortunate. It sucks, but like it's not manslaughter. I don't know who said that, but they're wrong. It's not that. So it's very weird. It's very, very weird. It's a weird start to the movie. Also super weird because when you find out that Stevie's the killer, like she went along with this, right? She it was partially her idea because she's like, you guys have lawyers. I can't get caught. We got to get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
But then she's mad just because who it was. Like, no. Nope, doesn't make sense. So on the whole reveal of the killers, both killers, makes zero sense, ruins the entire movie.
And was the guy even her boyfriend?
It doesn't feel like boyfriend.
It's just a guy she knew from church.
Yeah, she's got like a group of friends from church, and then one of them died. It's sad. Very sad.
No big loss.
It's just church. Yeah.
Right? He didn't have any family. He didn't mean anything to anybody as far as we know.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to. No.
Okay. So you're just like, okay, we got nothing going on.
It's a flimsy setup. Yeah, it's a flimsy setup. That's for sure.
They pass the police. The dad's going to take care of it. This is like one of my favorite lines. Okay, nobody's going to talk about this, and now we're going to part ways. I believe Teddy says that. We're going to part ways. You're just like, what? What do you mean we're going to part ways?
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. They should do like a little 1, 2, 3 break and then all go their separate ways.
1 year later, Eva is getting sexed up in the bathroom by a hot lesbian who's hotter than any of the girls in this movie.
Sweet, sweet stuff. Love it. Good for her. You got to move on. I don't know what it has to do with anything.
What?
There's no reason for it, but that's great. Good for you. Seems healthy.
The girl's like...
if she was using sex to cope with her trauma, right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe that would make a little more sense. But this is she only has sex twice in this movie. Once with this young lady, and then once with Milo. She doesn't do it, I guess, but like tries with Milo, who is like her ex. So like, it's not like she's using it to cope. It's not like I don't know. I don't understand it, other than the fact that they're like, let's put some lesbian sex in this movie. That'll really spice it up.
And and when she almost has sex with Milo, she's like says, "Tie me up, choke me, blah blah blah." We do this, and we're like, oh, okay, it's like a hint of what could be like going on in this movie.
Maybe she's got damage, but at the same time, like, that's pretty cool. So you got to do what you got to do,
None of these people are showing their trauma. They hint at trauma a couple of times, or maybe they say, I have bad dreams and I wake up sometimes, but then they don't even
I wake up sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time.
Give us some characters that have suffered trauma.
These people have gone through. I mean, again, though, they didn't really.
I guess that's
part of the problem, right? Like, what they did, not that bad, not that big of a deal. So they don't have a ton of trauma coming into it,
So the girl needs a ride. They're going to the same place. It turns out that Milo's picking him up. Milo's like, who's this? I'm Tyler. I'm a true crime podcast person. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. Here we go. This is going to be interesting.
Nope, it wasn't.
It was not interesting. We get to the bridal shower where we find out.
Here's my biggest problem with it, just for the record. Do you remember Halloween 2018, the remake of Halloween? Which is literally the entire basis of the movie, is that people are doing a true crime podcast on Michael Myers, and that's what starts the chain of events. I was like, it's the same. What are you going to do the same thing? But then the twist is they did nothing with it. So that is the difference between the two movies, at least.
Twist it up. Just don't do anything.
Just forget about it.
They go to the bridal shower. It turns out that Teddy's out. Wyatt is in. I was like, oh my God, look at Teddy. He's dyed his hair. I did not realize that was a different guy initially.
That's totally fair, and I love that. That's very funny.
So she has a type. It turns out that Stevie is now close with Danica.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. And they both love mermaids for some reason, and we talk about mermaids, I believe, twice in the movie.
Twice.
Yeah, this is the one point we talk about it. We talk about it as if we'd already talked about it before.
Yeah, because we're all in on the joke. Are you not in on the joke, Tin? You don't know the mermaid story?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I missed it.
Nothing.
They open presents. She opens a card and she's like, "Oh, it has cash in it." We're like, "Oh, great!" Opens it up. I know what you did last summer.
Boom, nailed it.
She freaks out, sends everybody out, and then they go in the thing and they're like, "Who sent this?" And they're like, "It must have been Teddy."
Yeah.
We talk about the guy that got killed. His name was Sam Cooper. He had no family.
No family. Just in case you thought we were going to rehash the plot from the first one where it's the dad of the person who gets hit, guess what? We're not.
And I'm sorry, but if he was a big part of the church that he was supposedly in this thing, that would have been in the paper.
People would know.
People would know that it's a small community.
Yep.
It would have all come out who the kid was.
It's not a secret church. Yeah. It's not a hidden church. It's just a church.
And the church would not have kept it secret that he was one of their parishioners.
Nope, because that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. What if someone saw, who knows, they're like, okay, we're going to go see Teddy. And they're going to go see Teddy.
Yeah, well,
they go see Teddy. Teddy gets a joke. They go to see Teddy. They walk in, and he comes out of the back. He's been drinking. Never drinks again after this scene in the movie.
Well, right, because then we find out that her new fiance is an alcoholic. So then they're like, okay, well, Teddy's got to be different, so he can't drink as much. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, those are words you could say. He says, visiting hours are over. I'm like, okay, that's kind of a joke.
Oh, it's kind of. Yeah, it's kind of a joke.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say joke, but it's something.
Yeah.
It's cheeky.
So they confront him with the letter, blah, blah, blah. He's like, not me. He says, it's a Danica problem.
Yeah. Great.
Boom, we're back at the house. They're at the big house that Eva and Teddy share. Danica's cleaning up. We got one jump scare. This is the one jump scare in the whole movie.
What is it?
We got a Wyatt jump scare. I guess Wyatt comes out on Danica, and I jumped.
Oh, okay.
So
I jumped. Oh boy.
Maybe they just sent that one from me.
Yeah, there you go. This is a Dan Goodsell jump. I'm sure it happened. I believe you.
So Danica, after picking up all the bottles, goes to take a bath. Now, does she put the red bath bomb in there? Is that what happens? Oh, I thought it was turning red and she was getting into a red bath, and I was like, why is she getting into a red bath?
Yeah, that would have been interesting. No, she just puts I don't know why they chose red. Maybe it's symbolic, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's just a bath bomb, which I've never actually watched go off before, and it was pretty cool.
Bath bombs are kind of cool. Fizzy. It's like
exactly.
Yeah. So
I don't fit in bathtubs is the problem, Dan. So I haven't taken a bath since I was a child. So bath bomb's not really a thing. The last time I took a bath,
we had a giant bathtub out on the side of the road a couple days ago.
Why didn't you text it to me? I wouldn't pick that up.
It was big. It was big. It wasn't like a normal bathtub. Okay. It was a like this one. It looked like this one. Could have been the one from this movie.
A big one.
Could have been this one.
Yeah, just getting rid of the props. We don't need them.
Danica's in there, listening to headphones. Wyatt's downstairs, like hardcore drinking from a bottle. Pool light goes on. Pool light goes off. He's like, "What's happening? What's happening?" Speared again. Hooked.
I don't hate the spear gun. It was in the trailer, so I knew this one was coming, which is a bummer because it's my favorite death. So I wish they would have done a different death or thought of better deaths later. One of the two. But this is my favorite death of the movie.
It's the only one where they actually spend any time on it.
Correct. Yeah. And interestingly enough, a character we have met 30 seconds ago. So great stuff, guys.
I think somebody says you can't. So they kill him. This was kind of nice. She comes down. The bath is over.
Kind of nice.
Well, it's nice because the wedding music is playing.
Yes. Yeah.
And she's all like, Wyatt.
She seems too concerned from hearing the wedding march, considering they're getting married.
Well, she's excited first, and then she gets worried.
Yeah, and I was like, well, why are you getting worried? Like, it still seems like a surprise to me. It doesn't matter. This is a very minutia note. I just felt like the turn happened too soon down the hallway to make sense.
Yeah, and I mean, they don't even really give us much of her reaction, even, do they?
Nope. I wouldn't worry about that part. It's fine. She just finds his dead body hung up in the living room. It's fine.
And what does it say on the wall?
Something about you can't change the past or run or something.
Erase. You can't erase the past.
Erase. That's what it is. Yeah. Oh, I just got that because Freddy is the killer and he's mad that they're erasing his past.
There it is.
Wow. Great note, guys. Love that.
Yeah. So that's
actually interesting.
That's a viable clue towards figuring out who's doing the killing. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I did not figure it out at that point. I do figure it out just a little bit later, but that's all right.
We're at the police station. Danica's like, I couldn't hear him because she had her headphones on. Shouldn't have this. And she's like, am I a widow now? Okay, that's kind of cute. And then Eva's like, a hot widow. And I'm like, Nope,
that was wrong.
That's not what you would say.
It started it nice, but then just turned it into asinine. Just gobbledygook.
That is not the joke you're gonna make.
Nope.
To your friend who just she should be zonked.
Just saw her dead fiance. No big deal.
Teddy comes in with Dad Grant, and she's all like, "Take me home."
Country roads.
And this is the point at which we ask the big question: who is investigating any of this?
Well, it feels like nobody. Does that help?
I'm sorry, you got to write in a parallel thing with the detective that's like that asks her.
Sure.
You have to put her through the. She has to answer. You can't erase the past. Like, what the fuck?
What past? What are we talking about? What's going on, lady? Tell me about something that happened in your past that you're trying to erase.
That's the most grisly murder in the world, and there are no questions. I mean, I understand Grant and Teddy are going to help her out, but kind of not. Also,
yeah, no, I get that. I would, killers say weird things, just like children, they say the darndest things, so it's fine.
Helter skelter, baby. So they're just like, you go. She gets home. She's numb. Eva is happy. I don't know why Eva's happy. Stevie. Eva's happy that Stevie's been there for her. And then we sort of talk about how none of us are doing well and having nightmares and how fucked up this is. And we talk about karma. Is this karma for what we did? Well, you didn't actually do something. It's for what you didn't do.
Right. You didn't stay and answer questions about this person that drove off the road. You're not going to save their life. So really all you did was leave the crime. That's it. You left the scene of the accident, and that's all you did.
So the Scooby Gang all gets together, and they're like, what are we going to do? And then this is the point at which Milo starts pointing the finger at the Murder Girl podcast. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, here it is. Milo's the bad guy. Because he's all like, there's nothing going on there, so he must be the bad guy. They're not going to give him much to do, so we don't suspect him. He's going to point the finger in other directions, and it's going to be Milo.
You and I had the same thought.
You thought it was Milo?
So at this point, I was like, okay, Milo's is a killer. And then I'll tell you when I realized it was Freddy as well.
Oh, wow, good. I never realized it was Freddy.
I never knew it was Stevie because it doesn't make a lick of sense in my defense.
Well, I mean, was there any clues that it was Stevie other than Stevie inserting herself in Eva's life? So.
Yeah, but is that really a clue? Like they were friends and now they're friends again.
But,
I don't know.
But they made it that Stevie was inserting herself into her life.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You're like, okay, that's a thing. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. They turn on the girl's podcast, and we realize that she starts talking about the 1997 killings. And this is when I wrote, I think Milo did it. And we find out that the 1997 stuff all happened, and then Grant, the dad, scrubbed it all. Okay.
Yeah. Which I guess is the point we should have realized it was Ray, because they erased the past, Yeah.
There you go. We should have known it, because that's what he cared about.
Nope, never once.
Never. I want to talk about the past some more.
In fact, what's interesting is in the old movies, he is always the one that's like, we just need to move forward. We need to move forward. We need to forget about what happened and move forward. Nope,
the past.
It's all about the past now, baby.
I wrote, Eva hooks up with Tyler. Okay, so Eva goes to see Tyler. They go to, Tyler's like, we got to go to Bayside House. They go to Bayside House because that's where some stuff went down.
I think, and if people are smarter than me can tell me that I'm wrong, I think this was Helen's sister's store in the first one where Helen gets in her scuffle as well. Because up top there are mannequins, and there's a big mannequin thing in the first one that's brilliant, and this is useless.
Did we even hide in the mannequins this time?
Nope, you sure didn't, which is a real bummer because that's like one of my favorite scares of the first one.
You gotta hide in the mannequins. That's
hide in the mannequins. That's 101.
So Julie James lived here. Tyler goes upstairs. Eva's texting her peeps, and here comes the fisherman. So a fisherman attacks. He's attacking Eva, I think, right?
Yeah, he's downstairs. Well, attacking is a bit. He's just standing there at first.
They see him up above.
Yeah, he's just standing there, and then Tyler's like, "Who's that?" What do you mean? It's the killer. You know who it is. You've been doing a podcast on the Fisherman Killer for 2 years. You know who it is.
Yeah. Eva's like, Tyler, run! This big metal fish cage drops on Tyler and locks her, on Eva and locks her in.
I'm a little confused.
Yes.
How heavy is this thing, Dan?
It's metal. It's very heavy. She cannot move it.
But together? Yeah.
They don't try to do, they don't try to do that.
I understand that they don't try to do it. I'm saying that maybe they should have tried to do it. That would have been like my first attempt. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
At least give me a line where they try and they're like, it's too heavy, we can't lift it. Then I'll move on. But if two people see a cage fall and know that there's no bottom to the cage, the first thing is like, let's try to tip it over.
That would make some sense. Nope, Tyler runs. She doesn't care.
Nah, she don't care.
And she goes upstairs into the land of mannequins, and she's like, I'm a fan. And then she pulls off the hat of the fisherman, and she goes, you. And that's when I'm like, it's Milo.
Oh, interesting.
Because she was in the car with Milo. That's why.
But she has much more of a recognition than just meeting this guy once in my head. So I was like, oh, this is obviously Ray.
Oh, so you figured it out to be Ray.
This is when I was like, oh no. I literally turned to my wife and I said, oh no, they're making Freddy the killer.
Yes, this is when the movie was truly ruined for you. You could enjoy nothing else about the movie.
Yeah, I was like, there's only four people that she knows in this movie, right? Yep. Milo's one of them.
Yep.
But I just don't feel like she'd have that reaction of like, like she just met this guy, right? She doesn't know. But Ray or Julie would have to do it. And Julie's she's not in the best shape. She's not going to kill anybody.
Nope.
So I was like, it's got to be sweet, sexy Ray. Gotta be.
So it's Ray at this point. I'm assuming it's Milo. And Ray kills her by like strangling her and throwing her out the window.
Yeah.
Why does he kill her?
I don't know why he kills several people.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, sure doesn't. Other than, we just need cannon fodder.
Isn't she the one bringing attention?
Right. She is doing the murder opposite of what? She is bringing the past to light, which is what he wants to happen.
Yes.
So cutting her short in that mission doesn't make a lot of sense. No.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Hung out the window. Here come the police and the chief, and Grant's like, I'm going to handle this, and the police are in Grant's pocket. Once again, hold on a second. Even if this dude is the biggest dude in the world, they're going to bring them in
which he is.
Talk to them about what the fuck is going on.
Nope, you don't need to talk to anybody. You see it. She had killed herself out a window. All good. Open and shut case, as they say, except for she's got a hook hole in her because he stabbed her before he strangled her out the window. So,
Okay, so they figure out that they got to keep solving the case, so they got to go find Julie. Is this when they go connected to dead boy?
So while you're looking at that, I'm just going to tell everybody what my theory was, because I thought it was Milo from earlier, and then I thought it was Ray. So I thought that Ray and Milo were family. I thought this was going to be Julie and Ray's son.
Oh.
And then Ray. And that's what I thought was happening. And then it was like a full circle moment where they tried to one of those things where it's like, oh, you killed one of our kids or something like that,
Yeah.
It wasn't. I was way off base.
Okay, so we meet Julie. Julie finds out about it. What's her name? Eva goes there and talks to Julie, and Julie's like, "Okay, come to my house." She's like, "Well, the killer's going to be connected to the dead boy. Figure out everything you can about the dead boy."
Yeah.
And then when you figure it out, get them before they get you.
Wild advice. That's terrible advice to tell a child.
Not really talk to the police, talk to the FBI.
Right. Don't get help. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to face off against this grown person and try to murder them before they murder you. That's foolproof.
It works.
I mean, you're right. It did work. So I guess, I'm the asshole here. Julie was right the whole time.
We have a town hall meeting, and the town hall's like, I don't even know what they're saying. I don't even remember what they said in the town hall.
They basically say it's a suicide and
suicide.
All good. Yeah, that's what they said.
I mean, what about Wyatt?
Oh no, I wouldn't worry about Wyatt. Those are two. What they said is they're two totally separate incidences.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all good.
And then the kids all stand up and they're like, "That's not true. Killer. The thing's happening." You're just like, wait a second. This is too out in the open. This whole movie's all too out in the open.
Yep.
And here comes old Ray. Old man Ray. He has his cane and his walker. He's all like,
he looks good.
He does not look good.
With the scruff,
his neck is all old. He looks.
Yeah, we got turkey neck. There's nothing wrong with little turkey neck.
Is he older than me?
No. Let's look it up.
He looked older than me. I looked youthful compared to him.
He looks delicious. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. He was... when was he born?
Desiccated.
No, he's only 49. He's only
11.
He's only 9 years older than me.
He's 11 years younger than me, and he looks terrible.
No, he looks good. I loved it. He was very sexy in this for me.
Okay. So
the hairline, I understand the hairline, like it's definitely receded, which happens to the best of us, but he still got it. The scruff looked real nice. He was in a Christmas movie a few years ago where he was clean shaven and it was like, this doesn't really do it for me. But the scruff brings it back. Salt and pepper.
Tony's daddy issues. Somebody says, "This is not going to stop." And then we find out that, there's a pastor. He comes up there and we're like, who is this pastor?
Creepy pastor. Yeah.
Creepy pastor. So there's a creepy pastor we're going to have to deal with. And then everybody's like, "See you at the festival." So this is like, this is like the Jaws moment where you're like, oh, we can't ruin the festival.
Town stays open. Yep. No. Dumb.
Stevie confronts Ray. Something I need to tell you. So she's telling him everything or something. Ray.
I am curious on what she is telling him because obviously they're the killers. So I am curious on what she's saying.
Teddy's like, "We should just go to the Bahamas."
Great line.
I guess that wouldn't have worked out well because Stevie would have just killed him.
Well, Stevie would have gone with it, but it's a nice joke because it's a callback to "I Still Know What You Did Last Summer." That's why Freddie is like, for reasons I won't get into, that is a bad idea.
Oh, I wonder about that line. That's funny
because they did that. They tried it, and then a bunch of people died.
Yeah,
great stuff.
We have this really weird scene where they have to go to this weird guy to get the car registration information, and he's just weird. And then she she fake cries, and then he's all like, "Well, I'll just give you the information anyway." And it turns out that the car was owned by Judah Gillespie, which, do we instantly know that that's the pastor, or do we have to figure that out?
No, I didn't. They kind of say it at some point later, I think. But yeah.
I don't know. The other team, so this was Team Milo and Eva that did this. The other team, which is Teddy and Danica, they go to the graveyard. And they see some flowers on the dead guy's grave, and they ask the gravedigger if they can go check the cameras. He goes and checks the cameras, and they stand out there in the cold for 2 to 3 hours.
At least, because it goes from like late afternoon to the dark of night. So, and then it's funny because he goes and gets murdered, which takes 10, 15 minutes, something like that.
Yes.
So what's happened? And then we cut back to them, and he's like, "We should just go. He's not coming back." It's like, yeah, how long have you been waiting? Of course he's not coming back. What? Go check on him. Why would you not follow him? Doesn't make any sense.
Why wouldn't you follow him and wait outside the room that he's in? I don't know.
Or try to get in the room so you can watch the tapes, because that's the only way to know for sure.
Instead, you wait by the graveside and then try and mooch beers off the random people that are drinking beers in the cemetery. Why is that there? Why?
I feel like that was improvised. I don't know if that's true. I feel like that was probably just like a little improvised that he did right there. It was weird. It was real weird.
Yeah, so he gets killed. The cameras get destroyed. Teddy goes to check. Danica's alone. she runs away. She gets attacked. She runs away, hides in the tool shed, parade room. Doesn't have a cell phone. Sees a wall phone. She's on the ground while he walks around. He hooks through the float, and Teddy comes in there and rescues him. So this
does like a shoulder tackle. Yeah.
So this must have been Stevie doing this. This wasn't Ray.
You would have to think so, right?
I guess so. And then they snuggle.
Yeah, weirdly, where they were just attacked. Like, you should probably get out of there. Yeah. Just throwing this out here. If you were just attacked in that position, maybe leave. Maybe go somewhere else.
Julie's at home. Julie's like the girl from Jennifer Love Hewitt. And Ray shows up there, and she's all like, why did you tell Eva to kill the killer? And then they yell at each other because I
guess he's like protecting himself at that point. Is that what that is? Like, don't tell them to kill me. I'm me. I don't know. It's weird.
I guess they just wanted to have a scene with the two of them together, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he does a bunch of psycho mumbo jumbo. You got to deal with your problems. You stop projecting. You're mixed up with the wrong people. Like, what?
I have no idea. Don't understand any of it.
So now what we do is we're all back together, the four main characters, and we're all like, okay, nobody sleeps alone. That means Milo, go have sex with Eva. Teddy's going to stay here and put the moves on Danica.
Yeah, because it's not like her fiance was just murdered a few days ago in front of her. It's fine.
She has needs.
She's ready to get back out there,
She's been off the market too long. It's been hours. She's ready to go.
That's what they say. They say it's 1 minute per every year you're together that you're allowed to grieve, right? So 7-8 minutes, boom, she's good to go.
Wait, she was with Wyatt for less than a year.
Oh, that's a good point. So 30, 45 seconds and she's set. She's ready to get back out there.
She does.
Mingle.
I think my wife cooked potatoes. It smells very good.
Oh, yeah.
So Milo and Eva are getting it on, and I'm like, oh, let's see how far sex can go in a movie these days.
Not very far.
Eva's like, choke me, punish me, I deserve it. And then when she sees that, this is actually a great line. When she sees that he's not into it, she's like, maybe later.
Yeah, right. I mean, first of all, good for her, right? Like that's a good consensual relationship where she's like, here's what I would like. If you're not into it, it's okay. She's not traumatized at all. She's a good person.
So stupid. He freaks out. I need a minute. He goes out there
of the house. Like, what's happening?
Gets in his car, checks his phone, gets his charger, gets out. Seems to be locked out of the house.
Right, because this house has these crazy automatic doors, which is so weird. I don't understand.
It's so weird.
And they just stop working at some point.
He goes around to check on, tries to go back to her, I guess the window to her room, I guess, and then...
Right, but is it the wrong window?
I don't know, because he gets back in the car... And then he's going to drive away, but he doesn't. He gets choked out by the bad guy. And I was like, well, there went my bad guy. I don't know what's happening.
Now I am lost.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah, at this point, I was like, oh, maybe Freddy's alone. I don't know. Hell if I know. Maybe it's not a combo killing like Scream. But it is.
Do they always have to do combo killings now? Is that where we're at?
The OG, I Know What You Did Last Summer was not. It was
no, but I mean now when you're trying to like revitalize things.
Ever since Scream did it, everyone does the pairs for some reason. And it was great at a time, and now we've moved on. Like what's the next thing, guys? Let's not just keep doing the same thing over and over.
So the girls go to see Pastor Judah. There's this weird girl. Danica sneaks into the office.
Cleaning the window over and over, the same window. What's happening with that girl in the back?
I thought it was Dirty Girl from the earlier, but it wasn't Dirty Girl.
Oh, interesting.
Weird Judah shows up. That guy's weird. That guy plays super weird really well.
He's a 10 out of 10 on a creep scale. Yeah.
Danica finds this weird book that I don't understand.
It's like a book of memories or something, maybe, of like all the people that they had and then died. I don't know, Dan. I didn't understand it.
Pastor goes to his office, doesn't find her in the closet. Then they slip out, and they go to the police and tell Grant that the bad guy is Judah because he has a book.
Yeah. The Book of the Dead.
Teddy goes to the gym in the sauna. On the wall it says, "You're next." Don't know how you pull that off.
I mean, listen, it's another wonderful callback to the first one. The post credits of the first one, Julie is getting ready for the shower. Julie's getting ready for her shower. It's a great scene. She's so hot, Dan. And then when
Julie,
she comes back,
who are you in love with?
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Oh.
Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's like in college, and she goes to take a shower, turns on the water, leaves, and then comes back, and then "I still know" is written on the mirror, and then someone jumps out, or not mirror, the glass, and then jumps out. So it's kind of like a callback to that, I believe.
Got it. The girls' phones are both one girl lost her phone, and the other girl's phone is dead or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Are people really this bad with phones? Everyone's phones are dead all the time in this movie. Listen, that's not how you handle cell phones. I'm sorry.
Stevie's freaking out. Ray says he's going to protect her. Okay. Teddy's on his boat with lots of beers. There's this door that goes.
Yeah.
We've never seen this door before. We don't understand this door. I guess.
Brand new door.
I guess Teddy's on his boat, and I guess his boat is on the dock that's just right next to his parents' house. Is that what's happening?
Oh, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Like they have their own dock, and he just lives kind of like a guest house. You know what I mean? Like how people live in the garage, but this is a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bad guy attacks. He beats the shit out of the bad guy, but the bad guy has stabby, and he only has his fists. He gets stabbed a bunch, crawls up the driveway to his dad's. His dad comes out, and he dies in his dad's arms. And then the dad gets killed through the neck.
Yeah, so nice and sad. Nice and sad for the dad.
By the dead bodies. And now we have Danica's dream. Tony, talk about Danica's dream.
I don't understand why this is in the movie.
It's so we could have Sarah Michelle Gellar in the movie.
I understand.
That's the only reason why this is in the
movie. But this is a huge mistake. This is the dumbest thing that you could have done. I did read that this was a late addition because they just wanted to get another cameo in there.
Sure.
And she's wonderful. Obviously, she's great. It's good to see her, but I don't understand what's happening, Dan. I don't know why we're having a dream sequence. I don't know why it's Helen in the dream sequence, other than they're both Croaker queens, I guess, kind of. But we don't really talk about the new girl, Danica, being a Croaker queen. I don't know. It's
Sarah looks great. She's super hot.
Oh, yeah.
She's by far the person who just brings gravitas when she appears.
Yeah.
Freddie.
Well, her and her husband both. You know, they're both great.
Who's her husband?
Freddie Prinze Jr., Dan. They're married.
No.
What do you mean, no? Yes.
She could marry anyone.
Yeah, and she chose the best of the best. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Well, I guess
they met on the set of the first one.
Oh, well, that's cute. You've got to throw somebody a bone sometimes in life. She just has this weird dream, and she's all like, "You're pretty. You're gonna die." Then she rots.
That pretty much sums it up. Yeah, it's very weird.
Oh,
and then she turns into like a skeleton at some point or something.
Yeah,
dude. It's so.
So the cops had the two girls locked up. That was the point. That's why they couldn't use their phones.
Yes.
The one phone was dead. The other phone was in the car. The dudes have been. Teddy and his dad have been hung from the sign of the town sign.
Like Jaws. Just like Jaws. Yep.
It's like, did you ever watch Dexter back in the day?
Yeah, of course. I feel like everybody watched Dexter for a while.
They'd have these murders, and when what's his name, the Third Rock from the Sun guy was the bad guy, and he would
John Lithgow.
He'd arrange people in these scenes. You just be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I don't think so.
But when would he have been able to do this? You know what I mean? Like, is it really
out in public?
Quiet?
In public?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
I gotta tell you something, Tony.
Tell me.
I get up early. The dog gets up early. Me and the dog go out. There's people on the streets. There's people driving.
Always people.
There's. One time I went out last week. There were 2 Amazon drivers delivering at 5:00 in the morning. 2, 5:00 in the morning.
And you're just there arranging someone's head on a goalpost, and you're just like, "Oh, morning, Raj." And then you just keep going about your business.
4th of July weekend in a beach resort town that is booming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang people from a sign. Like what? Like what?
That takes at least 20 to 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not an easy. Like, it's gonna take some time.
And Freddie is. I mean, he's. There's no way. You know how picking up a body and putting it over a body, the most impossible things in the world to move.
Yeah, it's tough.
Stop.
It's tough. I've done my fair share.
Tony's done it. So the police all respond to this. The girls are free. Now we get
This is my favorite part of the movie.
They find Milo's car in the parking lot.
Wait, hold on. Before that happens, so the police are there at the scene, but there's also a huge crowd of people at the scene.
All like,
and they're all gaping out, and the girls come up screaming. And at this point, finally, the police are pulling a tarp across it, like, all right, move along.
You're completely wrong, Tony. That is not what happens in this.
All right, I'm
sorry.
They
literally bring up a metal scrim. A folding metal scrim. Hold on. Yes. I believe you can see through. That has small holes, and it says police on it. So the police have an 8-foot-tall folding metal screen that they can place in front of things they don't want people to see.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happens.
What the fuck?
It's incredible.
It's just crazy.
Oh, it's great. It's a 10 out of 10. I really loved it.
They find Milo's car in the parking lot. They go over there. There's his dead body. So I'm like, he really is dead. And
he's so dead, Dan. He's so dead.
And what happens? Eva takes a friendship bracelet off of his wrist.
After she says he's going to be okay.
Wait, what?
I don't know if she says she opens the door and she's pulling him. She's like, he's going to be okay. He's going to be
really?
okay.
I missed that.
Lady, you got to look at that body. He's been dead for a while.
It is very white. Very disgusting. Why did she take what is this friendship bracelet?
She's a klepto, man. She just couldn't help herself. She's got to take bracelet. I have no idea. I have no idea.
So Stevie, Eva, Danica get on the boat. They're like, we're boating out of here. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we got to go.
They're boating out of here. The police go to the church to arrest Judah. There's Judah. He's dead.
So dead. Yeah.
I wonder if they killed that.
Are his eyes gone? I couldn't tell.
I don't know.
It was weird.
I was just like, who took the time to go and kill him? And for what reason?
Just for fun, I think.
What?
Yeah,
I don't understand. Who took the time?
Well, you can't erase the past. So you got to kill the church guy.
They look on the wall. There's a photo, and there's like, hey, Chief, look at this. There's a picture of Stevie.
Just in the middle, wide open in the middle of the room. Yeah. Everybody missed that the first couple times?
Actually, that happens later, I think. Whatever, doesn't matter.
But yeah, it's when they're discovering that it's Stevie.
The boat, they're on the boat. Oh, I wrote Act 3. Here comes Act 3. They're on the boat. The boat stops. The anchor's been thing. Here comes the fisherman. She finally takes it off.
Ta-da.
We find out that the fisherman is Stevie. And then she explains that the guy that died was maybe her boyfriend, and he had taken the truck, and she didn't know it was him, and so she hates them because he died. But she
Right,
says
even
it,
though
she says a lot more stuff that you don't understand.
she does, but my problem is that she was complicit in all of it.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't blame the other people. You were there, you did it, you agreed with everything. You can't just then go back and be like, well, you know what? I'm mad at you. You're part of it, lady.
And her craziness is just like, I'm crazy.
Yeah, so she went full Scream on it, and like does not have the chops to do
well,
that.
who did they have? Was it Matthew Lillard and what's his name?
Skeet Ulrich, unbelievable pair.
These are two guys that can play creepy weird.
And then Timothy Olyphant in the sequel, 10 out of 10. He's great. Emma Roberts is in the fourth one. Scott Foley is the third. All people that like. Oh, unbelievable. Like, great. They really know how to cast their movies. I'm not going to lie to you.
These are true charismatic actors.
Yes.
That can go from being a psychopath to being a normal or kind of a weird guy. Because, Matthew Lillard is a weird guy.
They're both kind of weird. Skeet Ulrich is very creepy, and then Matthew Lillard is, like, clearly deranged. But, like, when they hit that creep scale, like, holy shit, dude, it's perfect. Not like this, which is like a person that's like, okay, I'm just gonna play crazy, right? I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Oh my god,
it's not crazy. Now,
no.
Did you watch Alien Earth at all yet?
Yeah, we're one episode behind, but yes.
Everyone except Timothy Olyphant in that show, I've never seen any of them.
Correct. Yeah.
Not a lot of older people, but there's older people, a lot of young people, attractive people, not as attractive people, like this wide range of people, right? It's a wide range of people.
Yeah.
Everyone on that show is giving an Emmy Award winning performance. Every single one.
Yeah, it's great.
You're making this movie and you can afford people. The people are out there. The actors are out there. I don't believe the actors aren't out there. And they can have no credits whatsoever that you and I have ever seen. How are you getting, like, I mean, yeah, like you said, the Eva girl, she's okay. The Danica girl, she's okay. The boys are nothing. It's like.
Boys are bad. Yeah.
Stevie's
not great.
Not great. She's attractive-ish.
No. Yeah, sure.
She's attractive to human beings, not the weird Tony who likes a really old neck.
I don't know why you're so against the turkey neck. It happens to all of us, Dan. Okay, it's going to happen to me.
Look at this neck. 60 years old. My neck's looks
tight.
1,000 times better than Where's Sarah Michelle Gellar? Come over. Check.
She's in the kitchen. She's making you potatoes.
That's true.
Come on.
So they fight. Ray comes up on a little boat. Ray has a gun. Ray kills her, shoots her off the boat. And what's her name? Danica got stabbed. She goes over too. Two people over. We're gonna find out later they both survived.
Pretty wild stuff.
Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. Not a fucking chance. Someone takes multiple bullets, goes in the ocean, they're dead. Someone takes a big stabbing in the middle of their body, they're so dead.
Big stabbing. Like, there was a lot of noises that they put in. It's not good.
Julie's at home. She's like, oh my God, I figured it out. Let me get my car. Here we are. Okay, so the killer is killed. Danica is killed. They drive this happens not in the movie. They drive the boat back to the thing, and what do? Do they call the police?
Nope.
They go to Ray's bar.
Which is where you would go to feel safe. Yep.
Ray's bar. Have we spent any time in Ray's bar?
I think that we were there earlier, very shortly, when Stevie and him were having a conversation.
Out in the back, yes.
Yep. See?
Well, it turns out that Ray's the bad guy. He's the bad guy because Grant's dad covered up all the shit that happened before, and he wants people to know what happened, so that podcasters can come and interview him about,
and then get murdered by him before they can do the interview. Yeah.
Let me tell you. let me tell you one thing. In the world we live in,
tell me. Yes.
he would never stop getting. You can't scrub this from the internet.
Oh no,
he
not
would
at
be
all.
getting calls to be interviewed every day of
All
his
the
life,
time.
forever.
I would do a podcast. I would call him and be like, "Hey, can we come talk to you about the time you almost got murdered?" It's pretty cool.
It's terrible.
It doesn't make any sense.
They fight and they kill Ray.
Now, here's one. Listen. I'm sure that there are people that can fight, right? But she is overpowering him in some of these instances.
Who is?
Ava. Ava like catches his knife above her head and is holding it. I gotta tell you, if Freddie Prinze Jr. is on top, and not in a sexual way, which would be cool, but if he's on top of you with using his body weight to shove a dagger at you, you using your hands, it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna stop it. He's just good.
She's little. I don't know how big he is.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he weighs, but
it's not nothing.
Weighs more than
he's
her.
over 6 feet.
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Like, he's not a small guy. Just body weight alone, I feel like it would just slowly slide into you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And
whatever.
And this is a horror movie. Cut her hands. Slash her hands.
No, Dan, she can't get hurt. Okay.
The greatest horror scene in all of moviedom is that fucking nail in that stupid ass movie about the monsters that listen to you.
Oh, I thought you were going Home Alone.
Oh,
But yeah, The Quiet Place.
Home Alone, not an easy movie to watch.
No, it's not. Especially that when he steps on that nail.
Does he step
Woo-wee.
on a
But yeah,
nail?
He does. Yes,
Oh.
oh god. Yeah, he loses his shoes and socks because of the tar or something, and then he steps on a nail. Oh god, dude, it's brutal. But yeah, A Quiet Place also bad because she steps on a nail as
shit
well.
to the face. Oh, that nail! It's just like it's horrific. It's horrific. This movie, you're just
Yes.
they're fighting. They're getting spears to them.
What are you gonna do?
If you get a spear through the foot or through the hand
Yeah.
or through like the fleshy,
Ugh.
do some horror. It's a horror movie.
Yeah, sorta.
Julie spears him from behind, and what's her name says, "Gotcha." Oh no, yeah, he speared. I don't know. He dies.
Yeah,
Fuck the
he
4th of July.
dies. Yeah.
Then we have some end scenes. Eva wakes up alive. That shot was really a good shot for coming back to
sure.
life on the thing. Really like that.
No.
Now that we have the girls are getting out of the hospital. Now you're a real life mermaid. Let's go get food. This is the best scene in the movie. They have food. They talk like they're actually friends, and they find out Stevie's still alive. And then they're like, "Should we go and kill her?" And they're like, Probably
we should. Probably.
That was nice. That's nice.
Sure.
I'd like to see what they were eating, but that's just me.
I'd love to see that. I don't know, man. This is
Disappointment.
that's not my favorite.
You're
Yeah,
disappointed?
big disappointment. I've been waiting for a while.
You gonna watch this
But,
again for Halloween?
Nope, this is not on the rewatch list, but the first one is every year, without a doubt.
Every year.
It's perfect film. Yeah, no, I was pretty bummed. I was hoping for better.
Just give these.
You get what you get.
Give these kids some trauma. People want to see people traumatized. That's what we want to see.
Even if we didn't want to see it, if they have been through trauma and they don't show signs of trauma, we're like, what's going on? This is ridiculous. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. You know what I mean? We know it. We call it. And then it just ruins the whole thing. Because they're all sociopaths and they don't care about all the people that were murdered.
Don't care. No one cares. Very good. Now we talk about something we liked this week. The last 2 weeks, because we've been off for a week.
It's been a minute.
Great British Baking Show is back. Not my favorite group of bakers. I've rewatched the last 6 seasons over the past couple of weeks.
I love that.
I usually just have them on, kind of watching some of it.
Yeah, it was an easy watch. It's many
people
it's
I
one
love,
of our favorites.
and I'm getting getting into this. This group's not going to be my favorite group, but there's some people that are interesting.
But we're still early, Dan.
Did
we're
you watch
still
it?
Early.
Did you watch it, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course we did. Oh, we love ourselves a baking show.
Yeah. I have many. Some of my favorite people on Instagram, Lottie and Stephanie. Oh, I love Stephanie more than anyone in the world.
I don't remember names, Dan, but we quote someone from, I don't remember which season it was. It's just this, sweet little kid who's struggling. And he just said at one point, he's upset. And he just goes, I just want an easy life. And we quote that almost every day of our lives.
I know who that is. That might be Rowan. Might be Rowan.
I believe you.
He's like a bigger, guy.
Yeah,
a younger, bigger guy.
Like the most relatable thing that's ever happened on television, and we love it.
If we want to talk about casting, that show, this season, who knows? But other seasons have had some of the greatest castings that there have ever been. And they,
we're just giving it some time, letting them breathe.
And they have a lot of characters named Dan and no character named Tony, so it's pretty great.
That's true. Has there ever been? I don't think there has.
No.
Wait, I think there was a lady with an I, Toni.
Oh, well,
I'm not sure. I can't remember.
What do you got for us, Tony? With a Y?
We are behind the times, but we are finally watching Wednesday to start off spooky season, and it's delightful.
Oh, you like it? Okay, I didn't make it through the first season. I was like,
there are a lot of things we like about it.
Okay.
Visually,
sure.
Burton being Burton. Yeah. It's great. Hate Catherine Zeta-Jones. Sadly, don't love Luis Guzman, which is, I do love him. I don't think he's a great choice. And Jenna Ortega is like hit or miss for us.
Okay.
But when she hits. And then, so we're enjoying it. But like visually and vibes wise, I really dig it.
Supposedly the second season is better.
Then I'm excited to get there because we're only 4 episodes in, I think.
Oh, okay. I think I made it.
So we got time.
I did like 1 episode and I was like, not for me.
I think that's fine. Yeah, because you get it. It doesn't, at least so far in the 4 episodes, doesn't really change. So you got it.
They don't sort it out. They're pretty much the same place the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we need a movie for next week.
Talk to me, Dan.
Got out my big thing. It's just we've been doing some sequels lately. I was like, we should probably do another sequel of something that I've never seen the sequel of and was so reviled when it came out. I'm like, well, it's probably about time that we watched it.
It feels about right.
It's the post-living John Belushi movie, Blues Brothers 2000.
Oh, 2000. Oh, okay. I did see this at one point in theaters, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because this was like mid-90s, right?
I think it was the end of the 90s, yeah.
I think we saw this for my dad's birthday because my dad loves the OG Blues Brothers. And I think we went to this and I think he was real mad about it, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, maybe you could call your dad up and, ask his recollections of the movie and, share those with us.
You remember when we watched this piece of shit movie? Talk to me about it.
How angry were you, Dad? I was very angry. Yeah. So it'll be interesting because I think that first movie's a really good movie and there's a lot of great things in it. But I also have the ability to turn off my nostalgia brain, unlike some people.
Yeah, that's tough for some people. I don't know who can't do it, but it's hard.
So, Tony, try to turn your nostalgia brain off.
I will not.
Do you like the first movie?
I'm not even going to try.
Do you
love it? Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Well, we're on a mission from God. You know what I mean?
A lot of lines, a lot of good stuff in there. Carrie Fisher with like a machine gun, I think, at one point. She does some amazing things. John Candy does one of the greatest lines in movies of all time in that movie. He's very good. And of course, the two of them.
What is it? I Am Candy or whatever.
Oh,
the new doc that's coming out.
Gotta watch that.
It's gonna kill me, but gotta see it.
I guess Ryan Reynolds and Eugene Levy got into it on the red carpet. Got into it.
Wait, what? Got into it like a fight?
No, but you read these gossip things, and I guess I guess Eugene wanted Ryan to be a certain way, and Ryan was just like, "Don't tell me how to be.
Don't tell me what to do." Yeah, I do feel like Ryan Reynolds is a bit of a dick. But that's okay. That's all right. I do love Eugene Levy, though.
These are powerful people in Hollywood. So
yeah.
If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll be back talking about a movie from the 90s.
Blues Brothers 2000.
Next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Hey, watch it!